Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. Approximately 1:30 in Honolulu, 7:30 in New York. It is Friday. Happy Aloha Friday, as we say on the islands, April the 9th, 2021, and this is the daily report for gold and silver, our weekend review. Today we did see a lot of the gains of yesterday given back. We'll talk about that along with our current trades, but I am pleased to announce that starting today, each weekend review will contain a video section on the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. I hope you enjoy the show. The market giveth and the market taketh away. Yesterday we saw a almost $15 rise, with most of those gains being taken away today. Gold futures closed at 1744.10. This the most active June contract. When we look at GLD, that is at 163.27, down 0.75%, which is a loss of $1.24 per share. As you can see from this daily candlestick chart of gold futures, we did get a lower low than yesterday, actually breaking below the 21-day moving average. However, it did recover and it closed above 1742, which, as you know, is a very critical area that I believe gold has to hold if we can expect it to move higher. Again, it challenged but did not take out the 50-day moving average, and all things being equal, I would not be surprised to see that occur early next week. While I must acknowledge that we did see a strong sell-off in both gold and silver today, it is just above our entry price in gold futures and Forex. When we look at GLD, because we bought that on the open on Wednesday, we still have some pretty decent profits in there. As this market trades next week, we will look to trail the stops as quickly as possible. Our current stop in GLD is at 162, market trading at 163.27. Silver futures also had a strong decline today, giving back most of yesterday's gain, $25.32.5, down 26 cents. We did enter long trades on Tuesday in futures and Forex, gold and silver, and then we added GLD and SLV to the mix on Wednesday. In terms of SLV, that gave up roughly 21 cents a share, about 0.9%, and is currently at 23.41. And traders, just as in gold, we saw market participants give back the majority of gains witnessed yesterday. Although both precious metals closed higher on the week, they certainly closed off of yesterday's high, 25.32, as I said. And traders, lastly, why we are just in gold and silver just below current pricing, the same cannot be said for the ETFs SLV and GLD. We went long GLD at 162.82. It's at 163.27. When we look at SLV, we entered that trade at 23.25, and currently SLV is fixed at 23.41. So we do have profits in both of those ETFs. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you on Monday for the next daily update and review. But traders, please hang on. For those interested in Bitcoin futures, we are going to do a short segment on that beginning now.
Joseph Wagner here with your weekly crypto update. We are looking at Bitcoin futures on the CME and a weekly candlestick chart. Many people, including myself, were beginning to wonder, is Bitcoin still bullish? I'm going to make the case that it is indeed still bullish. If you look at our chart here, we entered this channel right here in mid-October when PayPal made their announcement that they would be soon allowing cryptos to be bought, sold, and exchanged for goods. Another thing, if we look at the RSI, you can see that right here we entered the upper band. We passed the upper band. And if you look at it, we are still above the upper band of 70 on the RSI. That to me says that, and we could see a new all-time record high. And this week we had more institutional adoption where Visa joined up with Crypto.com to make a stablecoin credit card. A stablecoin is simply a coin that is pegged directly to the US dollar, therefore it is not nearly as volatile. Now, the great thing about this card is not its rewards or its cash back, but the fact that it allows users and holders of this card to exchange cryptocurrencies into fiat instantaneously without large fees, without having to go through a third party or an exchange, and they can do this all by themselves, quickly, seamlessly, and cheaply. So that makes two, Visa and PayPal. We can't forget about MasterCard, which also came out with a similar announcement in early February. Now, we've seen how big of a move PayPal caused. Now, of course, I couldn't avoid mentioning Ethereum, which hit an all-time high on April 2nd, around $2,150. You can see that it is still very bullish and I believe may outperform Bitcoin in the short term. And we're going to look at a few metrics to illustrate why I believe that. Now, much of the hype surrounding Ethereum is due to its announcement last year that it would be implementing a protocol called Ethereum 2.0, which basically changes it from proof of work to proof of stake. In layman's terms, that means it can no longer be mined, but rather holders of Ethereum can begin to earn more Ethereum by simply holding it on the blockchain or an exchange rather than having to mine it. And this is also going to cut down on the gas fees, make it more of a scalable crypto. Now we have the market caps up here. We have Ethereum in blue and Bitcoin in yellow. And as you can see, we're still dropped below $1 trillion market cap in Bitcoin. But Ethereum has grown more on a percentage basis, its market cap, compared to Bitcoin. Now, what are gas fees? Simply put, gas fees are the cost to initiate a transaction over the Ethereum blockchain. And there is a correlation between gas fees and downturns or upturns in the market. I've just put them up. These lines represent the median gas fee on Ethereum. And as you can see, back in 2016, when fees shot up, we had a noticeable drop in the market. Same right here, when we had a huge spike, we had a noticeable drop in price. But as you can see, the fees have shot up recently, although they are not so high at the moment, while Ethereum still continues to rise. That tells me that people are already anticipating Ethereum 2.0 and what that will mean for the overall price of Ether. We broke through 2100 on April 2nd. I believe we can easily see 2400 to 2500 by the end of April in Ethereum.